Hey, and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole.
Yay!
But now, Kevin, if you could.
We would like to thank the wonderful artists who provide their work to us. Corinne Milne, JD Arts, RPG Elements, and Okie Deer. Some of our character art, some of our miniatures. Their links are below. Please support them because they have supported us. Yeah. Also, if you'd like to directly support us, you will find links to our Patreon below where you can directly influence the game. Back over to Nick.
Right, so we're back at it. Oh, music change. Yes.
Back to...
Quick iteration real quick because I messed up the damage a tiny bit, and then we're getting to you. Mm-hmm. So, with that natural 20 sneak attack, green flame blade, poison dagger.
That's insane. Yeah.
You get additional 64 hit points of...
Oh, I already took 92, so plus 64 puts me at 156. Ouch.
You are the only one, apart from Sparks, that can take this damage and survive.
And I wasn't raging. Yeah.
You are actively bleeding out of your neck as he did a immediate lung shot through your neck across all the way.
Assassin.
Frankly, to be alive right now is a miracle, even by your standards.
Come on.
And as the door closes, as he says, just stay in the corner and be a good boy. The child comes out, no longer crying.
Fuck.
And the illusion falls as you see a small little green-skinned Quasat.
Oh, really?
Closet.
As it just looks over you with his lipless teeth face, black eyes, and just go... and just has a toy in the room as we break to...
You or I can take that.
Shit.
Yep.
We
In the
negate
vault.
it.
In the vault.
And the person I'm looking for is not here.
The person that you're looking for is not here, but
I would like to leave, and I would like to start undoing traps as I go.
how would you know that the person is here? Okay, true. Okay.
Because I can do a little
So
sweep
I will
with
tell
my
you,
10-foot blind sight.
I will tell you what you see in the vault real quick.
Okay.
So in the vault, you see a vial of almost like a body, like human-sized containers that have dozens of clothes in them, along with many scouting powders, as if this place was like the original place of the experimentation of seeing if it was proper, seeing the various unrefined tech, glasses, broken vials, and papers everywhere of table, and vials of a research chamber as he sits alone in this chamber, looking across the papers as he just kind of leans over naturally after a half second just sitting there as his hair starts moving on its own as an invisible person comes from visibility. As you see a beautiful pale-skinned individual, almost a beyond beauty, with almost alienated, perfect symmetrical face, armored, wings of a bat,
The succubus.
and a tail that whips the air itself, being part of the casting method. As she just begins to whisper into this man's ear, even a whisper that you cannot hear, as you move.
Does the tone sound anything like dude who called me and took my stuff?
No.
Then I don't fucking care. This lab is gross. Nicholas would be disappointed, and I am going to leave.
Before she gets here!
So you turn around and you see
like a wall of vats with half-grown Sigourney Weavers, like alien.
you know,
But see, that's not the part that I find gross. The papers everywhere, the disarray, broken vials.
roll a perception die.
Shame.
Roll a yeah. There's some dirty socks in the corner too.
Have some pride.
Have a little respect for the world.
Some pride as she fades away.
Make a
in the
perception
stone.
check real quick.
26.
26.
I don't
You see
care
a
if you're trying to
pile of
summon demons
strewn
from
items
unreality.
in the middle of
Right.
like just half a strewn items that are just thrown on the table, like almost like a key table of just like I was carrying something and threw it on the table next to me as I was walking to my chair. You notice several sacks. You notice an armored bag of holding and a black piece of cloth.
Okay, then yeah, dibs and I'm out.
Yoink.
Make a stealth check.
Yoink, I believe is the operative term.
She jumps through the wall and catches them on her way out.
That becomes a 24.
24. I'm gonna roll on the table. What is that?
19.
It's a 19.
19?
19, natural 19.
So that is a 29.
Okay.
What did you roll again?
24.
24. Is there anything you can use to...
I'm checking.
Yeah.
Neither.
Because I know you have like
presents.
lucky space stuff and...
Are you still carrying around a bardic inspiration?
I wouldn't,
She never got it.
I wouldn't know if
She
did.
got it like yesterday, like on the way here or that fight. I don't know if we've.
Oh, on the fight?
Yeah, there's not an expiration on bardic inspiration.
10 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I thought it was like give it in the morning and carry it around all day. I'm thinking of the temporary hit points one.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, do I have it or not?
So no.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to continue reading the fuckload of content that I have to get through.
Yeah. Because I know you have a D4 on like the Lucky's Rabbit's Foot
Right.
thing, and there's probably something else.
Soul trinkets.
She get 2d4 because she's
saving throw
bipedal.
constitutions.
No, it's you know, you have one rabbit foot because you chop off one of yours.
Thank
So
No. I've already got that point to something. So none of that. Sorry, I'm onto the next page now. No.
Do you have the robe thing that makes it a 10 minimum, or is that with that?
That was with that. Like if I could have.
hey, the feat was getting in here without ever having a problem.
Yeah.
This is the one point of like, this is where it can get real.
Yeah.
That's a
pretty
different
impressive.
thing.
And pretty, you know, cinematic in my opinion.
The cinematic
separate
moment
thing.
is when she, when her thing expires and she becomes corporeal, stuck in here.
That would indeed
Again,
be a dramatic moment.
Can get out, but
Then the ear's gonna
that's
have
separate thing. That's separate thing. That's separate thing.
No, that's when she goes, "Mm," and turns around and looks at guys and goes,
I don't have that right.
and fade to black.
rabid
No.
boxing.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry,
And
there
that's
was a lot.
perfectly okay. You did amazing until this point. You are a badass.
I did not do amazing here. Thank you.
Someone else did more amazing.
Yeah.
So, Todd, as you go over and you're starting to grab the materials, you unintentionally set it a little.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
that this is one of those where like I get mine just perfect. I know that that's my thing, whatever. And then I go for his fucking thing because
It makes noise.
And it's
got
like-
bells attached.
like it's got this gritty texture I wasn't expecting, and I'm like, ugh.
As the elegant high heel battle footsteps turns around.
Bonus action, Moonblade.
Rolling.
And
As
roll
you-
to activate the Moonblade!
Yeah.
Oh, here
Roll
we go.
initiative.
I've heard that shit. We're not playing.
The lightsaber is out.
Okay.
Yep. You immediately
Wild
heard
magic lightsaber.
There's a succubus going, I think I've heard about this bunny.
I rolled a 2.
on initiative.
No. Oh my God.
Okay, roll initiative first
Okay.
because
Don't you move faster than God?
Basically, and also I get something to initiative. I just saw it, but
Just a little energizer bunny.
I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna add. That becomes a 28.
a 28.
I keep telling you, she's a fractal bunny.
Jesus
Like, she
Christ.
moves faster than reality.
Well,
She's a
even with
quantum
a
bunny.
17, she gets a 22.
Okay.
She's in every place at once until observed by a conscious
Yeah.
observer.
Until we look and she's already moved.
Magic.
Schrodinger's bunny.
So you would act first as she's turning around, smelling the whiff of magic. As she turns around and you make that little, and she goes, she literally goes, from this elegant, I am in control, I am an elegant individual in a very deadly weapon to, what the fuck? And the paranoid guy kind of sits there, happy, and just tenses up. Like his shell has been compromised. It's like, ah! And you can always feel the
nothing got in here.
Yeah. So you act first, you roll a 2. on your upgraded Moonblade, or downgraded, depending on how you see it.
Upgraded.
Upgraded.
This is an upgrade.
What did you do?
So roll a
I
D100.
get to roll my magic.
And you are in a 20 by 20 foot. You're in a 20 foot cube. That is
Please be the fireball. Please be the fireball.
Yeah.
Please be
Is she still a ghost or no?
Fireball.
Not
Fireball.
anymore.
Fireball.
Oh,
Fireball.
shit.
Because
Hopefully,
in order to
we were
grab the
joking
stuff-
about her being stuck in. Oh no.
She can get
I'm not. I
She
can
can
get out. I have multiple ways to get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
us getting in to
that's-
help her though.
I have a cannon.
That's a good option.
I can help her.
Oh, yeah.
Floating.
I'm
No,
stuck in a
everyone
ball.
roll initiative so that we have a
The time scale. What's going on?
time scale
Okay,
for.
because we have everything's all happening at this time, right?
Yeah.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Ooh, I have advantage.
I know nothing.
Fuck.
Actually, I know pretty. Actually, I'm not bad. Never mind.
I
Never
rolled
mind.
2 identical numbers.
I.
A 4 and a 4.
Wrong 4. Actually, we're pretty well.
I don't know. Spells.
Like it matters.
I
I'm
don't know
freaking
what
in a ball in
it
a room
is.
that no one knows I'm at.
That's what you get for wandering alone.
You'll be fine.
See, the nice thing about being
Jeez.
stupid
They
is
can't
someone
hurt you
else has
anymore.
responsibility of me.
You're still in the...
That
Still
poison's
in the
gonna
same-
hit you again though.
Isn't he still in the lightning storm?
Direction.
25 to 30.
It will.
Just the poison. It's not
25 to
all
30.
that extra crap.
Todd, I think
Sorry.
you had 27?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you had.
Don't worry, you're laughing
The nice thing about having a fight
in a
for
small
wisdom
container.
is other people are
Okay.
responsible for your
So-
well-being.
It's gonna be great.
25 to 20.
20.
22.
24.
24.
22.
You let the Titan beat you in initiative.
I know.
For shame.
I know. I rolled very poorly.
I mean, these traps just make him walk.
That's it.
That's you.
It's like, what are you doing? Searching for traps.
What are you doing? Watching him search for traps? Are you
So we
kidding?
had 20 and 22?
And
22.
24.
Yeah, I got you. 22, 20. Okay. You rolling. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
Mad lad
So I'm
rolling.
grown. The next Frank. How long does this potion last for?
That's terrible to say to your son.
10 minutes.
You
Look,
gotta go.
I didn't say it
This
was
is
a
getting worse.
fantastic.
I'm so excited.
This is not an exciting moment. You're supposed to be caught.
You're soloing a succubus.
Sorry.
20 to 15.
What?
20 to 15.
What I rolled.
Okay.
The magic will be good.
Okay. I'm excited.
Oh god. This has gone out of hand. This has officially gone tits up.
Well, I mean, it's a succubus.
All I can say
It always sits up.
is that I won't be able to judge his lab
I'm
after
sitting at
this.
7. Sitting at 7.
Well, that means two
Ed,
things.
what
One,
did you roll?
You're gonna make it a lot
7.
worse.
7.
Two, you're gonna take care of the paper problem.
Yeah, okay.
I believe the latter is more correct.
Okay. So, Todd, you are first as you break the sound barrier.
Gust of wind!
Oh God.
I need them both to make a strength saving throw.
As you activate the blade, it shorts out, and then you're.
A line 10 feet wide and
All the
slamming
papers,
into
all the paper research papers flying in every direction.
everything. Any gas or vapors dispersed, candles, torches, other flames are
fills the
extinguished.
chamber. I need to make a Constitution saving throw to get high, because fizz just blows everywhere.
Well. Constitution, I'm decent at. Okay.
Both of them failed.
Cool. They're pushed 15 feet away from me, and the
Into the
room isn't
wall.
that big.
Like freaking Indiana Jones in the air tunnel.
So this lasts for 1 minute with concentration. And I'm going to do a little scoop.
Gonna make a gonna make a general strength saving throw as well because it is definitely hitting the wall before it runs out of room.
Sure.
And you're in a small chamber where the air can't really go anywhere.
I mean, I'm also flying and shit.
True. So that makes it possible. So make a strength saving throw.
Plus saving throw is strength is at the top. I never do this. I don't know. 17.
17. It was a 15 DC. So you're okay. I mean, you can feel it. Your ears are going all over the place. You're like saying
Like I've got it held and I'm trying to tuck it down into
Fizz
the collar.
is hitting you in the face and attempting to get in your nostrils. It's
Oh
just
shit! I forgot what I rolled for that.
Make another Constitution saving throw.
Sorry,
It's all good. There's a lot
we
going
took
on.
a while and 13.
13?
Yep.
Okay. You do not lose to the hive, but you feel something like energize you. You're like, oh.
I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what roll a d10, by the way.
Energize the bunny, getting more energized.
Yeah.
We're overcharging the battery.
Hold on. I have
That
to
usually
figure out
has
if that's
explosive
a...
results.
Oh, sorry, a d8. My bad.
Okay, thank God, because I couldn't figure out which one was the 6 or the 9 on that. 5.
5? You have triple movement speed. As you
I run 90 miles an hour right now.
as you can feel it all go to your legs and like your heart goes like crazy speed and you're like, oh, you can do anything, you can see the sun of the universe, I can be the center of sensible, I am the master of my fate.
Right. So that's it.
She doesn't lose control, but the brother does.
So what happens when you have a nuclear bunny?
Everyone dies.
The city is powered.
That too, yes.
Fair.
I can enter
okay.
the speed force.
Okay. They get high as well off their own fizz. That sounds sexist. Anyway, is that your turn, or do you have anything else as you activate your...
That was my bonus action, and so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna like dig in my bag and I'm going to pull out my paints, but I can't use them yet because I had to like rummage to get them. But yeah, it's got my pigments, and I'm just like edging towards.
You're just holding them at bay while you're doing this,
and
so
getting towards the wall.
So all right, so that's your turn. You have them at bay right now. They are plastered. She is plastered, wings out, tits forward, and not nice. Well, no, she's fully armored. All right. There are many types of
like be slightly less.
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah. The lyric is just face into the freaking wall, and is currently just bleeding from the nose, just screaming as like starlight energy is spewing from his eyes and ears as you hear like almost like a whisper chamber as he takes a shit ton of damage from his own drug.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never trust Vedics when you ask. Is it safe?
Is it safe? Yeah, it's okay. It's like a gnome handing you something
Quinn, it
new.
is your turn.
It's like, it's safe to use this, right? Yeah, sure, probably.
So
maybe.
I'm going to make a perception check.
It's a turtle?
24?
24?
26, sorry.
26? So
There's a turtle in my cup.
there's some things going on. You with the sound of the Titan behind you, miniature Titan, that is just kind of doing things, making it typical. You hear movement of like on another snake body inside the chamber, and you're like, oh, there's probably more company on the other side, but they're not coming up because it would activate all the traps. At least that's what would help. And then you hear a chunk chunk as the bottom stairs become flat. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm wedged in the doorway.
True.
So if they just go flat, I'm just like...
It's not as bad as you think.
Still.
18?
18?
Would you roll a 1, 4?
Yeah, 18. So what you rolled,
14.
was that a natural 1?
That's... Text one.
Yeah, so
Efficiency, then maybe four
Quinn,
more.
you would have been fine. Kevin, you would have been fine as you put your arm and leg on the other side of the wall, Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Hi, how you doing?
He's nutting on my character sheet.
That's great. That sounds sexual, and at least it was kosher. As you put both arms and legs, you're like, ha! And then suddenly you hear, as your body's pushed forward, as a titan just starts with a natural one. You're like, oh, well, I'm on for the ride.
You know what? I'm going for it. I'm power sliding this.
Okay. Gonna make another dex check at
My axe in the
disadvantage.
ceiling just trying to slow me down.
See that? I can see the cinematic.
Saving throw or just dex?
Gonna make
acrobatics
check.
It's cool. We got this.
Okay. Disadvantage is an 18.
18. It's not like nice, but you surf him down to the floor as several traps go off. I'm gonna say you got halfway through before everything hit the fan.
My goal at this point is to be going so fast that I pass the trap.
I need 3 Constitution saving throws from Sparks
It's fine.
in Titan form.
Con save. This is
Yeah.
great. Okay, you're done rolling for the day.
Wow.
Ooh.
That'd be 15.
You take 16 points of acid damage.
16.
Yep.
I'm resistant to that, I think.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Wow. This shot would have killed you outright.
I would have negated it.
I would have taken half.
I would have made him roll again.
16.
But you're very good.
16? Okay. You take
Depends on if I was a ghost.
13 points of lightning
Anybody.
damage as a lightning bolt. And the last one, make a strength saving throw, so my
You
apologies.
routinely take hits that would kill me. I routinely deliver hits that would kill me.
Last game.
18.
18?
19, sorry, 19.
19? Okay. So, and the last one, there a solid pillar that is who knows how many feet long falls from the ceiling and onto your chest, holding you in place as you
Oh.
backflip poof, into the other room. It is still your turn.
Okay. I'm moving forward. I'm moving to. Wait, can I see this Merilith?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then she's she's catching the arrow.
Okay, roll attack. She is on your ass, though.
It's alright.
Yeah. So, in a small 10 by 10 chamber, roll a disadvantage because you are.
I'm not using it as a bow. I'm using it in a fashion that I never have before.
Brilliant. All right.
Really?
Natural 20.
As you hear inside your head this voice that is edging you on and every second of the way, seemingly taking you by stride, just hears yes, yes. See what he has done. Punish who and follow him.
Okay.
As you cross the body and do your damage.
Alright. Do we have, okay, so that's just a bunch of dice.
So what was the damage I had on the card? It probably needs to be updated.
D8 plus 2d6.
It's 3d6 now.
Okay. So now it's going to be 6d6 for critting.
Yes.
That's a good rule number.
And I think there's a saving throw if you hit with the blade.
If they have resistance to cold, they make a saving throw. To, like, it's their sorry.
They do have resistance to cold damage.
Okay. Well, the d6 is the cold, so that's easy to figure out. No, I'm resistant to fire and cold damage while carrying it. There's no nothing on here.
Okay,
say.
so
Okay. It's not great rolls. It's 10. Let's do this cold damage. 30 cold damage halves to 15.
yep.
And 18 slashing damage.
18 slashing damage and 15 cold damage with it halved.
They would have the cold, not the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And 18. Okay, that's your first hit. You have multiple hits.
Oh, that's right. Natural 19.
Natural 19. That still hits.
Not a crit. Would have been fun. Okay, so. These. Okay. 12 becomes 6 cold damage. And 10 slashing.
Okay. Do you get a bonus action attack as well?
No, but I do get a bonus action to cast a spell.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm assuming a bonus action spell, not an action spell.
Yeah.
Or am I forgetting an ability?
Oh, I did it backwards, but oh well. I was gonna Hunter's Mark her.
A lot of things were happening at once that you already opened.
Cloak
the
of
gate.
Shadows.
Cloak of Shadows. What does that do?
I don't fucking remember. It was one of your special shadow spells, but if
Well, if you're gonna whip out a new spell, I'm gonna ask what happens.
I understand that. Oh, it's like a Cloak of Shadows. Cloak. Shadows. I've never cast it. It sounds like a fun one.
Yeah, it does sound fun. Well, we're gonna move on to the succubus while you're looking that up,
Okay.
all right? So, and you open up, and she has reactionary abilities to deflect melee blows, but you know how they work. You hunt these for sport. Did you add your favorite enemy damage, by the way?
No, add 24.
24.
Sorry,
Because
it's
it's your...
double my proficiency modifier, which is currently 5. Right?
Okay.
So add 20.
Free. She's not looking good. She's not looking out, but she's
Yeah.
not looking good. Okay, it is now the succubus's turn.
Oh, okay. And then I hide.
Bonus action hide.
No, just move action hide.
It takes a bonus action to hide, or an action to hide, unless you're a rogue.
Cloak of Shadows.
Oh.
Gives me the ability to hide and gives me advantage on it.
Okay.
I never fight in melee, and I was like, if I ever fight in melee, I'm going to use some of this cool stuff.
Roll it a stealth. So,
Where the hell is my stealth? I don't ever do this. Stealth is plus 14, rolled a 17, so 31.
31.
So I stab her twice and then disappear like
Yeah,
a
you
fart
literally become shadow as you just quickly shadow energy around her, and she's currently just.
That's what Cloak of Shadows.
And then there's like as Sparks gets to the floor.
Ow.
The sun.
What happened to Vedic during all that?
Vedic's not acting yet.
Yeah, I
It's
just
not
haven't
acting
acted
yet.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is now the succubus turn. She is gonna misty step behind you.
There isn't a behind me. I'm at the door.
She can do beside you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Sure, yeah, you are at the door. She's going to misty step next to you, which is, I would say, out of the line of the current jet stream of the wind spell.
Sure. There's buffeting.
Oh yeah, there's buffing all around, which is causing difficult terrain for her.
Sure.
But she misty stepping right next to you,
Especially because she
and
got
just
the big
looks you in the
sails
eye and
on her
goes.
back.
She looks me in the eye.
Yeah, she looks you in the eye. This fierce woman, beautiful complexion,
Sure.
rosy cheeks, and looks you in the eyes. Looks like you need a little help getting known people. Maybe I can help with that. I need you to make a Christmas saving throw.
Okay.
How about new?
It did not go well for me. I did not pass.
Okay. You are charmed and you feel a link connect, and honestly, you just can't fight her right now. She's beautiful.
I can't fight her.
I think it gives you disadvantage.
You currently, the charm target obeys the fiend's verbal or telepathic commands.
Okay.
You do get a new save every round, I think.
Okay, but things have to be said,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't fight her. Like, I can't punch her, or I can't
You
not
can't
listen.
disobey her right
Okay, that's fine.
now. Okay. I won't read the rest, but
Sure.
there are saving throws involved on certain conditions.
Okay. Groovy.
I'm gonna say we fade from your view real quick as you disappear from the friendly initiative.
Okay.
She has to give you a command, so on your turn you.
Like, I can't do anything?
I don't want to tell commands when they're not in the same room.
Okay. I mean, but All right.
Yeah, she is.
When it gets to my
truly-
turn, tell me if there's a thing that I have to do.
Understood. We'll
You
do
just
that.
smack this Merilith.
I have a cannon.
Not in here.
It is the Mirrorless turn, and the Mirrorless is going to do a passive
No,
perception,
yeah.
not 30.
I just slid in.
20.
And it's just going to see a trash can that
Yeah,
pops up
22.
at the base
like
of the
before
floor, and it's just going to go all ham on you, Sparks.
I'm currently pinned.
You're currently prone on the floor.
Yeah.
So she is quite literally going to hit you with 7 attacks.
Good luck with that.
The noise that this must cause, though. That's a lot of AC you have to chop through.
Yeah.
You
With
know,
advantage,
this reminds me
right?
of a production of Stomp that I saw in our turn last year.
So 25.
Nope.
What's your current AC and why?
Currently, my native AC that you have on the sheet right here is 26.
Whoa.
No, native is 22.
Oh, sorry. No, that's 22. You're
Looking
right.
at your strength score.
I am looking at my strength score. That should hit. I'm sorry. The only other thing that would change would be my ring of protection, but we haven't had a long rest since then, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, because everything's going back to back. So right now it's just 22.
Okay, straight at 22.
Yeah. So 19. I said 20.
5.
So you hit first
25.
one.
Yeah.
First one hits.
And next one. 22.
Hits.
Next one. 22.
Hits.
Next one. Higher than 22. Not natural 20. That was 4 in. 5. Not natural 20, but higher than 13, so 22.
Hits.
Ooh, miss. 3 and a 3. And one more.
That's why you're rolling your...
And advantage because you're prone. 16 plus 22. So no natural 20 is good news, but you do feel yourself being opened up. As you get a jagged sword, spear, tail slam, struck again, and is pulled across the floor as you're
pinned.
currently being grappled by the body of this snake. You are large, and she is large as well.
So I'm not being pinned by the rock anymore.
You're not being pinned by the hallway. You're being pinned. You are grappled and restrained
There was a giant chunk of rock that came down.
by
to me.
her tail. Oh, right.
Silvery barbs on her tails.
Okay,
So she needs to roll that one again.
just straight up.
Yeah.
So unless she's able to pull
Natural
that,
4. The tail misses.
unless she's able to pull me out from underneath that giant chunk of rock, I'm stuck here.
Which, like, thanks.
Yeah, she fails on the tail attack, so
Put your gun away.
Is she gonna pull me out from underneath the rock or no?
no.
I was gonna say no, she's not.
This is a weird,
You
like,
now have advantage on your next attack roll against.
this is a weird strut thing, all right? So
So that's 5
and-
attacks.
Yeah, 5 attacks hit, 2d8 per pop, so that's going to be 5. So that's 10d8. Plus 4 times 5, that's 20.
Brian, you want to go back to healing?
There we go. You take 69 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this
Wow.
magic is considered magical attacks.
Okay, that brings me to just over 3/4 of my hit points now.
Down or 3/4?
Now he has 3/4 left.
Jesus.
And that is her turn. She's pretty much trying to take up the entire room. She hears your silvery bars and turns around, sees you in the
31.
corner. Well, with your silvery barbs. What, is there any
It's a
verbal?
stealth check. She still has to see me.
There's a kobold standing there going,
She can hear me all she wants. She still has to make a
If you
perception check.
cast a spell, it takes you out of stealth.
Since when?
If you take any actions,
Yeah.
her turn is done.
Okay.
Is the point, and you're going to be coming out of stealth regardless.
When I hit her.
Normally, when you cast a verbal spell,
Yeah.
it tells the position.
Yes, and then they make a perception check to see where you. She might be able to. Oh, he's in that square. Doesn't
Well,
mean
is
she
this a
can see.
magical like stealthing ability that this is?
Well, cloak. I'm stealthing with the skill, but cloak of shadows gives me advantage on my stealth check. So basically, I am literally wrapped in tangible shadows that make it hard for her to see where I am.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
really, that should be a giveaway. Like, wow, that's a really dark shadow.
Yeah. That's a fair point, but anyway, magic.
And it looks like a guy in a
It's.
cloak.
I would treat it like sniping rules. You want me to make a new stealth check?
Not when you're in a 10 by 10 group.
Oh, this is tiny.
That's tiny.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter. Pinpoint the square still has mischance.
Oh no.
Yeah. Now there's a door that goes on through the next chamber, but in your current chamber you're 10 by 10.
Yeah.
You
Well,
filled
no,
it.
actually there are curves in the room because if you go to the next chamber there is a hook around. So that's so she doesn't have line of
You're
sight with you.
literally
with the kind of stuff.
scraping every corner.
I fill this section. The mirror fills this.
Oh, yeah.
How are you stealthed here?
You go to the door and around the corner. And then there's a wall of force on the other side. Which you're like, oh, here's the next trap.
You're all.
I'm not tied to this.
I'm stealthing.
Sparks, it is your
On the other
turn.
side,
You're
they can't
prone
see
with
me.
a
Just this green
stone
shit
killer on
going
your
across
chest.
the wall.
You have various weapons in your body that are not leaving your body that feel like they were trying to worm itself into certain
How
segments.
big is this piece of stone that I'm currently pinned under?
It 5 foot by who knows how tall. Currently, it's
5
20
foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 foot
I'm gonna
wide.
cut it.
20. Okay. Make a attack roll. Because you are a siege weapon.
And I do twice as much damage to. That's a natural 16, so that's definitely going to hit.
Natural 19. Roll your
Natural
damage
16.
times 2.
That's a natural 16, but yeah.
16
And that's
plus.
my axe. Where are
And
you?
does this count as siege?
Yes.
It's a siege, I'm a siege weapon, yes.
There are certain things that count as
Right.
times 3. But this does not count as times 3.
Oh, this does not count as
Axe,
times
axe,
3.
Yes,
axe.
this is times 2.
Oh, okay.
And it's not
Where is my
times 2
axe?
dice, it's
Axe,
times
there.
2.
Oh, at the bottom.
2d10.
2d10
Vedic,
plus
you're on.
2d8 plus 3.
2d10. That's it. It's 2d10 plus 3d8
Jesus. And you do double?
plus strength. Yep.
Can you just say he cuts it?
It's 2d10 plus 3d8.
So it's
Oh, yeah.
double damage.
You literally, you don't take the blade because you're like, blade on stone is not the best.
The hammer
thing.
back, just-
And you're reduced straight. You take the back part of the hammer and just poosh! And you get up and it's still falling because it's like 100 foot.
It's like a pillar.
Pillar. So there's more for like to fall down with. But with your siege capabilities,
Hold it up.
crunch, get up. You move on and you see
Pull
the mirror
her
run
under
right
it, let it go. Pin her tail
I
in
can't
place.
grab. I can't grab it.
You can't grab it. It's just axe hands.
No, but it's very difficult for her to dodge in this
It's just that
situation.
pointer and
So
pinky.
You can attack her.
I'm going to attack her with my other axe blade.
It's generally ruled that it does just give away your position because that's what makes innate spellcasting and subtle spell worth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, good call.
And
Don't look at me, I just Googled really well.
thank you for doing that.
8 plus my strength, which can be
The fucking
so that'd be
turtle
16 to hit.
keeps freaking me.
16.
I have
Does not hit.
Spider.
As you strike her armor scaly hide, it just deflects and there's
Oh
sparks.
yeah, this is shit.
So you're like
As I swing my
and then it's-
other axe across, it misses and gets embedded in the wall as my cannon rolls down over my shoulder.
Oh, roll a disadvantage because you are in.
I don't care.
Yeah, you just plug your ears.
10-foot broom. No, but
I know. I don't have ears. I'm like, I don't have ears.
man, I wish I had advantage because that's a nat 20 right there.
Ah!
You do. Remember? I said
Silvery
you had
barbs.
Oh shit, I do! You just rolled straight up. You rolled a natural 20.
There you go.
Just
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I need you to make a Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
no.
look. I'm not very wise in this form. I have a wisdom
Not
of.
very wise to start.
I have a 6 usually. I have a 4 right now.
Yeah, you're normally a dog and now you're a rat.
I am sure that he's gonna have some bloody ears in a moment.
13!
19.
19. So you go back like 2 feet because you're still at the front door of the chamber. Let me in. Boom. You take 9 points of thunder damage as you're currently deafened as a cannon goes off.
I see each cannon goes off in a very
chamber.
confined space.
Hey, the good news, there's a succubus who talks and you're deafened right now.
That is fair.
That's brilliant.
You're welcome.
Wish I had thought of this.
You're welcome, I think.
Is it dead?
I don't know.
I see
What's
others
your
moving,
damage?
but I cannot tell what the words are coming out of your mouth.
Well, let's see. What is the damage of a siege cannon? That is going to be 8d10 plus 7.
My God.
And does it reduce damage because of the smaller thing? No, I'm not even going to.
I don't
If
know.
it
No,
has a
it doesn't.
structure, it increases it by 3 times. 3 times.
If it's a structure or object.
She's not an object or structure.
What if we objectify
She's
her?
an
Can she be an
independent
object?
No, it just
She's
says
got
one target
tits, I'm
bludgeoning
already
damage.
objectifying
She's not an
her.
object. She's a full independent snake woman.
Yes, it just says 1 target bludgeoning. Which, well, it is double damage because it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
What did you say?
So that's going to be 16 d10.
So you're
All
gonna
right,
get at
everyone,
least
send your
16.
D10s on a trip, guys. Get your D10s.
16 D.
Send
Mother.
your
How many do
boys.
you have?
I've got 4.
I have 10 d10
I've
that I can
got
roll.
3.
I got 4.
I need 6 more.
There's 3.
He's got 10.
Let's not use the glass if I can't.
You already have 10d6 or 10d.
I'm using the d100s, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
So you're looking
10.
to beat 120
14.
hit points right now.
You got 2 more metal ones?
Yep.
There's. Let's use metal.
Yeah, which is metal ones because I want
You're
to check the
looking
last
to
ones.
beat
metal
120
together.
hit points.
You just throw it in there.
I'm throwing dice. Let me have them. I'm just gonna roll. I need to roll them in the dice tray, otherwise they're not
Where'd the
gonna
other one
count.
go?
Okay.
Did you get them all?
Do I have them? Let me count them.
I think we're missing one.
Jesus.
Did one go to the floor?
There might not be a
15.
turn after
I
this.
don't. I might be able to
Lost
throw.
one.
I might be able to throw an upper level fireball that covers that many dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be under here somewhere.
Tell me there's some kind of limit to you being able to do
I thought it
this.
fell on the floor.
I thought it
saw
did
it fall on the
2.
floor.
I don't know. I lost it.
We'll find it later. We'll find it later. Grab this die.
Okay, we'll figure it out when we clean up tonight.
Yeah.
Be the last day.
Yep.
As long as it's not mine.
It's someone's. We'll figure it out whose it is. Okay. I'm gonna need more space for this.
Try not to send them everywhere. Like that. I want them there.
Alright, here's a 10.
This is going to be a lot of push. Looks like that.
Yep.
There's another 10.
We're trying
There's
to do
another 10 over
120.
there.
10.
Wow.
10,
That's a
10.
9.
I've got a 9 and a 1. That's 10.
6. 6. That's a 10.
We got 6 and a 4. That's 10.
10.
Here we go. Gotta beat 120, you said?
120. That's what you're
He
beating.
did. I'm pretty sure he did. Don't forget, he gets to add 7.
So you get 7.
6,
Yeah, I know.
6, 6, it's 18. That's 23. That's 30 right there. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and whatever that is.
100 points of damage plus 7.
Plus 7. That's 107.
Oh,
As you,
120.
as kaboom, literally, as you turn around and lower your siege weapon cannon, reduced in your size, she takes her sword and literally brings them up, and it hits her swords, and she tries to parry everything possible. You break 3 of her weapons, which in turn becomes shrapnel in her body, and that's the only reason why she is alive. As literally her ribcage is exposed, her lower torso is showing her intestines of a demon origin, and she's already starting to become ooze as she speaks, as she hisses, as she repositions herself. Still, 2 of her arms are gone. 2 of her arms are gone.
I already used my reaction, otherwise I was going to add in. So
That's all I have.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You have action surge,
Medic?
but I'm not going to use it here.
There's no fucking way someone survived that.
She's supposed to be paced. Why does she still have a head?
You notice that went upstairs for some reason, probably a small child or something, went off, the storm deactivated. So you're like,
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Wait. Am I smart enough to know that that's not a particularly good sign?
make an
You
insight
told
check.
him.
Make an
No,
insight check.
no, he didn't tell him how to turn it off.
I didn't.
That means he either lost concentration.
He told him,
Or
you're
started
responsible for the
raging.
concentration. He did not understand,
Yeah.
but he said it.
Yeah, so that means
So
he
we've
either,
got Vedic assumption
20.
versus
20?
X stupid.
Either way, that means Ek is no
Okay.
longer concentrated. That's never a good sign.
You know Ed. He's a fucking potato.
He looks like one too.
Boy,
He
boys and girls.
The last thing you remember, like, oh, he probably deactivated, and then you have a flashback to the pouch animals that were being. I'm sorry.
He didn't
As he
turn
doesn't
that
know
off.
how to dismiss
He didn't
it.
turn that off on his own.
He did not turn it off
means
on
he
his
either
own.
lost consciousness
Something
or started
happened, and you don't hear him screaming, and that, frankly, terrifies you.
All right, Vedic will turn around and drop into a 3-point stance and go Super Saiyan.
What?
Sorry, what?
Then it drops into a 3-point stance and goes Super Saiyan.
Here, Lenny.
I already did that.
Here, Lenny.
Tasha's otherworldly guys.
Ooh.
Big dragon.
So you become a bigger dragon.
Oh yeah, I become the big spectral form.
So yeah, there's
Why are all
literally
you fuckers becoming big?
Because we fight big things!
And I will take off like a shotgun up the stairs to wherever Equus headed.
make a
I
perception
didn't know
check.
shotguns could
I
fly.
have blind sight just in case that comes up.
Likewise.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
I still have to get my thing back to that dragon.
Let him come take it.
He can, if he really wants it, he can go
25.
take it back. He's probably gonna outlive me.
25?
We're in a different universe.
That's a good
It's
point.
fine.
That's a good point. Different timeline.
I think you beat him. Double checking, double checking, double checking.
You watch him close the door and he gets thrown through the door by a dragon.
He goes,
So-
just stay right here.
So he rolled a natural 6.
Uh-huh.
He has a rogue property that brings it to 10. And then he has a plus 15. 25. You beat 25. You meet it. So as you're flying through, you don't see it, but you smell it.
Fucking
Another dragon. And you smell specifically another dragon as you next to a couple of vases where a thing of armor is. As standing in front of the armor where the armor actually would be, your blind sense just barely sets off of there's something just in front of that armor.
We are going through the wall.
And you hear, oh shit.
And isn't this like
You
a
were-
descendant of the green
Right,
dragon?
Yeah.
You weren't told who you were fucking with.
Yeah, and literally the last thing he said is just, oh fuck. Make how much movement speed did you have? Like a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Right?
It's 80.
80? Oh yeah, you make it. It was like 50 feet to the room, but you couldn't tell which room it was because all of them are closed.
I will say, it
make
did
an
sound like
attack
shotgun
roll.
shot you
All
over
right.
that because the cannon
Pair of
went off,
attacks.
and then you went out back.
One is a 23 and one is a 24.
23, 24. Let me double check. Both hit.
Okay, groovy.
It did sound like you actually got shot through that by the way.
I love it. We're fighting all over the house right now.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
For a total of 20 points of radiant damage.
20 points of radiant damage. Why did it have to be radiant, you butt fucker?
Boom!
Well, so much for the house.
Okay, he takes it like a champ. As you strike him, he does not become visible, and as you squeeze with your arms as you go through the wall cinematically into the courtyard once again, dust strewn everywhere, blast marks of where sparks previous landed, and where a chair is scorched and various pop marks all over the place. Storm no longer there, just you and the dragon as he pushes off your chest, pushes back 10 feet. You still see him as you start to go on a Mexican standoff right now. Is that it?
Yes!
As you just
That was a bonus action, and movement, and an attack. That's
he
all
does
I
not
got.
become visible, but you can see him with
Oh,
the
yeah.
senses of draconic nature as he goes, frankly, I thought you lost your touch. All this legend and lore of how you fell and became a lesser being.
Maybe a smaller one. And I'll grant it took me a little while to get this back. But I'm back.
We'll see. And then they.
Yeah.
It's actually the silent smirk. Silent smile's current turn right now.
Well,
Silent smirk.
he's at
is his
disadvantage to
underling.
hit me still.
Silent smile is him. The silent smirk
Oh,
is his
because of the
underling.
blur.
Displacement.
Yeah, displacement. Oh, that might save you. I'm gonna say your draconic senses your powerful senses go off as you feel danger as he pulls out a blade that just sings your demise.
I should also mention at this point that I am immune to poison.
You're not afraid of poison,
Okay.
but this blade, though you cannot see it, just cuts to the very nature of dragons.
Alright, well, that'll look great mounted on my wall.
As long as it's not in your chest.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I can't win this fight, by the way. I can't actually win this fight.
You're like, yeah, let's do this. Let's get the fuck over here.
I need a turtle and the titan right now.
Make a perception check, please.
Can I be heard outside my?
We'll get to you in a moment.
30.
30? What? As he begins and starts to move forward,
19.
You can feel dust hit your nose as he throws pocket sense into your nostrils to try to block those part of the senses to remain invisible and move about. But you're like, it hits your nostrils, you hawk a loogie, and you're still able to see and feel the tremors in the floor and see the unseen. As you pretend to not see him, but as he strikes, he doesn't get sneak attack.
Nice.
Lucky fucker.
I can live with that.
And you acted before his initiative, which takes away his assassination.
Yay!
Because he rolled.
Because
Fuck.
it would have totally screwed you.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That's
he
what
got
he-
assassinate and poison on me, and he's not getting both on you.
And real easy.
Okay,
ball.
you sound all smug. You chased a child into this fucking situation.
You're
like,
also on a hamster ball.
you don't get to be, oh, poo-poo, I could have survived it. You could have not gotten hit.
Mr. Hamster Ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let the child die. That's cool.
The child was literally in no danger. It ran away from the scary thunderstorm. There was no danger.
This is Ek we're talking about.
I was
Zach.
I was
I
trying.
understand that, but
I was
I'm
trying to let her know I wasn't scared.
Mr. Smug
Scared
Poo
her.
Poo over here is not Ek, it's David, and David doesn't get to be, oh, well, you wouldn't have survived the hit that I took. He's not dumb enough to take the hit!
I just like that there's like mentioning a small child, and I just happily sat here and went, no one in my family has kids. It's a damn thing.
So he's going to attack once.
Must be the maid's kid, I guess.
None of our kids.
I don't care.
Does a 23 hit?
No!
Oh, sorry. At disadvantage, 23 doesn't hit.
23 is not in this form.
Oh! So in your Super Saiyan sword, as he takes a dagger of dragon slaying and strikes your exterior, you immediately lower your profile so that it glances off your hardened exterior as he goes and quickly takes a step back. And roll another perception check.
Trying to do his bonus
23.
action hide.
23?
Yep.
You do not sense him anymore. Something
Not even
about
with the
his
blind sense.
even with blind sense.
That's annoying.
Is it blind
You
sense
know
or blind
he's somewhere
sight?
here. He hasn't left. But there's something about his
You know where he is. Blind sense?
Yeah.
You
I
know
think
where
it's
he
blind
is.
sense.
unless there's a vestige involved. Boots that even hide from death itself.
Sucks for me.
Yeah.
When he moves, there's a strange like vibration, almost like a stuttery shaking motion. And it moves around the entire peripheral vision of blind sight.
This is when you just center a fireball on yourself.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
actually a really solid idea considering I'm immune.
Ek, it is your turn. You're in a ball. You heard a and a cannon fire.
You see Gold Dragon go out a window.
Yeah, out of the window, the croissant goes, what the fuck? Just telepathy and just kind of sits next to you. Go. So
If we leave him in there, we can play like.
I'm just.
it kind of ticks on the force ball. So you horny?
Oh, yeah, I've got the hots for you. Like
No, terrible. Yeah, okay.
bad, you fucking son of a. And I'm gonna try and roll him over.
So you can move half speed right now.
Still 25 is
Yeah.
fucking fast.
But you're in a ball of force right now, which is you're fine. So you can try to run him over. There's a window. There's a door. You have options. As you begin to try to run him over, he's way too fucking fast.
Okay. Is the door open?
Hurt him into a corner.
Door's not open.
Well, I'm going through it.
Make a strength check at disadvantage. If you're raging with it, just straight up.
How does it get to move?
I can.
No, I get how you get to move, but we're on your turn. How does it get to move?
It's
AC.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
I had a moment where the mechanics didn't jive.
Yeah, I'm raging again.
Sometimes you just
Okay.
gotta throw out the mechanics.
Yep. I
The
get
And
that.
you hear
I just-
explosion going off in the
when
building.
the gears kind of
The
get
good news
stuck
is
and you gotta
I
say it
can
out
hear, which
loud.
means other people can hear me, and I was talking
Yes.
to that damn thing, so I know that.
It was
What?
It was echoing in your skull. It was
That's a
echoing in
good
your
thing I didn't run
skull.
into you because I'm like, can you hear me? I don't hear anything. You'd be like, I don't hear anything. It's like,
Yeah, that's what you believe in, but sure, okay.
no, I know I can hear both ways because I've talked to the closet. It would have been hilarious if I ran into him because then it would be
Your passive perception realizes that
it'd
that
be the
he-
whole.
Okay, David.
I wouldn't move because
David. Hi. You realize that it was telepathy that was speaking to you. Because its mouth didn't move.
Oh, well, I don't know, but I'm hearing the booms, which probably means
Yes, you
that
do hear the
that
booms.
that if the booms come in,
And you
my
notice
voice
a
will go
golden
out.
dragon go flying out the window.
You hope your booms can go out.
Oh, dude.
Not your
That's
window,
the
but it's
inside
like,
this.
well, sorry.
Okay,
Would he
You
care?
see it flying out the building.
Okay.
He's in the
Start
courtyard
rolling,
right now.
like turtle shit.
so me going out the window is not an option.
It is.
Go for it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do it.
Okay.
Roll a
What's your
cool.
strength check?
Yep, and then I'm going to collapse in my shell after I pop out the window.
Okay. What's your strength check?
Bounce off the window.
I collapsed too early. 13.
13. So you go, hey! And you're like, you run a little too fast, so you get up on the actual ball, which fucks up your movement. So you're being a hamster on the wheel. You do have another attack action.
I'm continuing to
Okay.
track and see me going.
Yeah. You just hear it. You suck.
28.
28. And this time you're like, no, wait. I weigh 500 pounds. As you just lean on the window. And you hear as you just fall through the window itself, because it's a good double door window kind of situation. As you fall 20 feet, boom, the ball takes damage.
I don't take damage while I'm in this thing?
Sorry, Fennec.
I don't take damage while I'm in this thing?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you.
Well, I collapsed in my shell so that I'd be like, just.
Yeah.
now he's the.
So,
truth in it.
Sparks, as you're doing this Mexican showdown, as this thing disappears, you notice
I'm peed in a can of spray paint.
you notice that a turtle in a bead of force comes rolling out the window.
I swear to God, this shit happens.
You're back at you. Stop playing around.
You know what your response to me? Must be Tuesday.
You call for backup?
Han,
Yeah.
it is your turn. You're given the command to get the tome.
What?
Get the tome.
Okay.
You need to bring it to her. It's a compulsory need.
Okay. Then it would be action, paint, Todd-sized hole in door. Walk through.
So she gives this command as you're still like, yeah, sure. You turn around, paint the door.
Walk through. Gut's still going.
Yes, Gus still going.
And
He's still
definitely,
plastered on the wall.
Well, I
This
have
is-
to angle it as I go through, so it's going straight back. That may hit her, but it's certainly going to be going in a 60-foot line behind me as I'm walking.
It's this triple
So you
sealed
don't really walk,
arcane
you just
enchanted
jump and
door,
let
and
it
she just paints a
propulse you.
hole in it.
No, because I'd have to draw the little. I'm not going to deal with the traps. I'm going to draw my little door all
Yeah.
the way through. So I can't just ride it out because then I'd have to catch myself and set. That would be inefficient. So it's
True,
just
yeah.
tromp, 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 tromp. Door, tromp, tromp, tromp,
Door.
So I'm going to say it
Door.
takes your full action to get through this
It's
very expensive, now fucking destroyed family.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of dog doors in your house.
You can hear the ancestral hatred of fate right now. That's how fucking expensive this door is. You see this beyond the force wall, just a Todd-sized bunny with the air blower over her shoulder with paint just operate a door first.
Oh, you walk
and then
past the
suddenly
fight.
just
You walk
of
past our
3
fight.
layers deep of doors.
No, because there's that many doors and I only have one action. So I'm going to get to the wall of force and stand there for my next turn.
Yeah, with
which
it
I will
still
then.
blowing behind you.
I think you get another save now, don't you? For the charm?
Not this one.
I don't know what it is. I strongly suspect someone's gonna have to punch me in the face.
Oh, take me.
But you do notice that she's holding the bag of holding and also the items that were taken from you.
I have my bag of holding, and I've got there's a scrap that's kind of like pinned here, and that's his.
It's got some mystery stains on it.
It's just green.
Ministry states.
I didn't say that.
Do not
It's
shine a
green.
black light on that. Light up like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Quinn, it is your turn.
There is, okay.
You notice that Vedic is, with your perception, like you can hear Vedic go Super Saiyan, and you hear a shudder of the
No, I
building.
don't. I don't hear shit.
All right, what? You come out and you see just Quinn going, and there's blood coming out his ears.
Just dust coming from the background behind him.
What? I look over, and there's like this Maryland that's like missing arms,
Oh
shattered
yeah,
weapons.
it's fucked.
And
And
it's Vedic like just went flying and is calling. I don't know these.
Actually, you can hear real well. What you're hearing is
yeah, so you don't know Vedic is gone. Vedic just hasn't arrived at the floor yet. So, but he likes taking his time, you know.
Yeah.
But you do see like there's a bunch of
thought I saw
blood and
Vedic go
visceral
Super
on the
Saiyan.
force wall.
You did. You
I saw him
absolutely
go
did.
Super Saiyan and fly away.
There's the hallway.
Yeah.
It turns, and then you're in this path here.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the next chamber. So you
So
won't
all
be
I
able
know
to
about
see.
is the Maryland, so she's gonna get stabbed
Yeah.
in the kidneys.
Yeah, I mean the kidneys are right there.
Plainly obvious. You can't
One,
miss them.
2, 3, kidneys.
Take all three of them.
They're actually really good.
What do I swing?
Yeah.
I swing this thing at plus 13 because I don't have sharpshooter.
You ever had Maryland venison?
31?
Hits?
Yeah.
Do you do more than 13 hit points?
I could because I'm having the 3d6 and dealing a d8. So
Okay, and then you also have your favorite enemy.
Plus 10. So yes, I can't not.
She dies.
Yeah.
Name her end. Her back is turned towards you. She did have parries, but you guys rolled too fucking amazing to have that happen.
Parry a cannon round. I dare you.
Yeah.
So like literally, Quinn he's like standing. He's got the sword. So and like, oh, by the way, when he drew the sword, like it instantly frosted over everything in here. So and he's like, oh, she's still alive. And just like as an afterthought, just like dives and just skewers right across, like in through here, severs the spine and out the other side. And just holds it there. And you literally would watch the like the frost up her torso and down her serpentine body.
And she becomes
and she cracks and then falls and shatters.
Her jaw extends in midway, her arms bending in ways they shouldn't. As she's moving like a snake, but parts of her body are no longer responding. So she frees up in a frozen statue in a jagged, almost cartoon stretched motion, as if like her body didn't move because she was still moving. And she shattered.
Having been a member of the Domain of Bitter Frost for quite a while, I experienced a small amount of PTSD.
Yeah, he shouldn't have that tone.
Oh, he has it right. I thought he had it for some reason.
I have it.
It is now the Mayorless turn. That is
Okay.
dead chunks of ice.
I'm assuming Todd knew that he has it, right?
Yep.
Just because I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
Todd knows.
Cool.
Sparks, it is your turn.
Characters are smarter than you are.
Doesn't happen often, but yeah.
Thank you on deck.
I'm gonna get up.
I play really
over
dumb
to
characters
Quinn.
so I can be the smart one.
Go look around him, go through the doorway, and start walking through. Hit a wall.
Yeah, it like crackles with force energy. And even if you put all your might into it, it does nothing.
I turn around.
So so this is the wall of force.
Yeah.
That you're hitting. So on one side of the wall of force is a little,
Is blood
And then-
spattle and ice chunks.
and then with a little bunny going trying to
With the little bunny hole.
You're going the other way. This big thing going.
I turn around.
Let me in.
I just turn around.
And this is Todd.
And there's just
looking-
like a slight vortex going around because there's still no room for all the air.
Yeah, so
So there's just kind of like a slight ear flap.
you get the sense that things have been handled in that chamber. Because
How do we go?
she just walked out
Where do we
with
go?
just like confident and it was all fucked.
I can't get through. I can't.
What?
Vedic, it's your turn because Sparks, you're like,
Okay.
Where's Reddit?
Do I know how to
Not
do
here.
this? Sorry. I literally only used one attack action on my turn. Do I know how to deactivate this wall of force?
make a intelligence check. Because you weren't told the entire process of this chamber.
6!
Yeah, your father had reserved feelings about you. So,
What a nice way to say your father was a racist dick.
I'm a bastard, so...
Literally.
I mean, hey, he still fucked an elf, so can't be that racist. Oh.
Right. Thomas Jefferson totally wasn't.
No, I just feel wrong saying that sentence. Vedic, it's your turn.
All right, so Vedic will wheel around and breathe a gout of flame in a 30-foot cone.
Roll a d6, and I'm going to roll a d6 myself. If you get within 2, you get him.
5.
You get him.
He needs to make a
sensitive.
reflex saving throw
Okay, or
Is that Dex?
for half damage. Your dex saving throw.
I
thank you.
speak Pathfinder.
I-
It's okay.
I'm going to bring him into 5e.
I'm going to beat your will defense. We're not playing Saga this year.
20.
20 will not save.
What?
I have a standard
you
save
make
of
it?
21.
Oh, hold on. Fuck, what does he... no, he doesn't have luck. Wait, does he?
Gotta remember, you're adding your proficiency, so yeah, mine's on that same row.
No, he doesn't! Fuck!
What kind of assassin doesn't have luck?
Many. Luck is broken.
30 points of fire damage.
He's going to take half that because of his evasion.
Okay. That's that. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good choice.
he can't touch you unless he wants
Unless
to.
he makes the save.
Yep.
So as you breathe fire, you hear almost like a draconic as you like hisses in the
Glow with divine radiance.
oh fuck you.
I don't need to see you.
All right, and it's his turn directly after yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you hear a clink, 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 clink. As at the base of your feet, there's 4 red familiar orbs.
Oh,
and
fuck.
the last one he chucks as all of them collide as he activates a fireball.
I'm
Bunch
immune
of
to fire.
You're a gold dragon. You're right. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, okay. No. But he should have known that one. Like that
That was me
work.
fucking up.
Yeah.
Gold dragon. He's
Fireball.
half dragon.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know that shit.
Dragons, color-coded for your convenience.
You hear him like, I'm gonna put. Wait, no, you're.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
So am
Probably
I,
muttering the same
am I in
thing.
shot of this now?
Yeah, you can watch this, absolutely.
Are you medium or large? Right now?
I am large.
You're large.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm medium. I'm medium because I
medium?
start small.
How do you get out of the force
Is,
bubble?
is Wall of Force or Orb of Force a concentration?
It's Odaluk's resilient sphere.
The resilient sphere is no, it's not even that. A bead of force is its own ugly thing. Not even disintegrate gets through it.
It takes like an hour or
It's
something.
a minute actually.
It's a minute?
Yeah, it's not long.
Oh
But
yeah, I
it's
just had a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's what the issue was.
Ah.
I may
that's
have
long enough
accidentally
to pull
captured a
someone
god
out of
in
battle.
one in a different campaign.
Yeah, but you've already been through
And then we were
2 to
literally
3
just, like,
rounds
beach
of
balling
being
him.
in it at this point, and a
He
minute
got
or
mad.
a minute is 10 rounds. You're all right.
Force bubble.
He's gonna
instead
try to
of force bubble
stab
instead
you,
of force bubble.
but this time he's hidden.
Okay, well he needs to make a he's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
DC
'cause you're a
21.
But natural 2.
Because you're a butt.
He goes, and you hear the hissing again of a
You're
snake.
not worth it.
I see why my mother hates you.
Oh, yeah.
It's mutual.
You
See why my mother.
You see him
hates
in
me.
blindside again as he casts a spell from sending. Hi, mother. Do you mind?
Tell her I said hi.
Tell her I miss the feel of her scaly cloaca.
Drop zone on the green smoke. Just, whoa.
This could be a problem, actually.
I may need some additional magical assistance due to this man
We call him an airstrike.
saying awakening again. You need to up your priority on his death. And that's his turn.
I'm going to mail her his head. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I've got pixies that deliver shit for me.
God, that would be embarrassing as fuck.
Deliver it like 500 packages, one chunk at a time.
Just like 6 pixies straining, trying to.
That's his turn. He's visible by your blind sight. Actually, he's going to use a bonus action again to try to hide from the blind sight. Because capability,
Blind
that is a
sense.
goodbye die. No, he does not. So he's still seen. He's invisible to everyone else.
So,
Eck, it is your turn. You're in a hamster ball.
You can call for help, but
right.
I'm going to.
Can't hear you. Really stupid.
Is there anything else in here?
It's really unwise.
On this
You and
courtyard.
your ability and your stuff, but unfortunately you don't have your.
Right.
No, but out in the courtyard.
A bunch of dust. There's a bunch of holes of where explosions happen. A bunch of goo.
But there's no people or demons. Or
No, but we agreed that I could like mimic
and
Heal
you.
yourself.
I can't see what you're dealing with, right?
heal yourself.
You still have your stuff.
Just
Yeah.
eat the glass, Rowan.
Just like 3 of them.
Take the vial and put it in your fat, stupid mouth.
Ton.
Right. Did I see how to deactivate the wall?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
You saw how it was activated. It was just a lever on the other side.
I'm going to.
So yeah, you see the lever.
Okay.
Well, I've got my 40.
They'll take a bonus action.
Whatever.
You have jump, so
Tinkered.
you can take care of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a drink.
And that lever's on both sides.
No, it's only on one side.
It's only on the other side?
It's on
Use
your
my
side.
healer capability actually.
Oh, so he came through and then activated.
Didn't we
Got
have
it.
the rule if you
Okay.
take a full round action to drink a potion, you get max?
And I was directed.
I think so.
So just spend the round to drink the potion.
Get the
max.
tome, bring it
That's
to
20.
I went 3
You
grand.
bring it to her. Yes.
Right.
So drink one, get back 20 hit points.
I also have an obligation to
I
Quinn,
get more than that when I.
Oh.
which means that I can open this and say, Quinn, I really need you to go in there.
What?
And that.
Yeah, you just-
I'm
This
just
joke
gonna
is not
grab
difficult.
him with my tiny little paw and lead him to the door.
What? So Todd goes over, jumps, hits the lever, turns off the force
I turned off the
field.
wall of force.
Wall of Force, which is a new addition as far as you're aware, and is strictly powered by Fizz. And
Grab you by the hand,
she's saying something, but you can't hear her.
and I get that something weird's going on here, but I don't care. And I'm going to get the tome and take it to her by walking to the door and drawing a Quinn-sized hole,
Which is going to take more time.
That's probably the end of your turn.
and that will be the end of my turn with my bonus action for the lever and the
Bonus move in action.
and the action to draw the
Yeah,
thing.
so you begin drawing, painting on the wall.
I will say I'm not really paying attention, and this is still blowing backwards towards you.
Immovable object, meet thoroughly resistible force.
Quinn,
Which means
it is your turn. You're kind of waiting for the doors to be painted. The door can't open now because there's already a hole at the base of it. That's the size of Todd. There's no way to open this thing. The internal mechanics are fucked beyond belief. It is now a useless fucking door.
Costs so much money.
It really did.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
thing is, if you tried to move through it as a ghost, you would have taken a shit ton of damage because of the lining and everything. Anyway.
But so that happened, and my turn. It should have been the action to draw the thing.
Yeah.
Which
it
means
takes
that
like 3 doors to get through.
Okay.
Because there's multiple layers.
Well,
and
some of
it's
these
not,
doors I can open, can't I?
not when there's, a bunch of components missing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
not
broke
broken.
them.
Very,
Yeah.
very broken.
The
So I'm
safe
just
door's
like-
broken.
And then.
Yeah, so you're 1 out of the 3 complete.
Also, I'm like visibly vibrating. Like the fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm not zooming back and forth is probably like causing me physical pain.
A little bit, yeah. Your heart's still at crazy race speeds. Your fur's all jetted out. Your nose is twitching like a freaking
Eyes are
tweaker.
dilated to like fucking here, so there are visible cues. Shit's weird, and I'm just
You
drawing
feel
stuff and
great right now.
well, I feel enchanted by some weird bitch, but
Is insight to see that she's charmed?
Make an insight check.
Am I rolling anything against it, or
Uh,
because I'm not really actively doing?
no,
anything.
I'm going to say this is active.
33.
33. Okay, even with you not being able to hear anything, it is very, 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 very unusual of Todd for the little time
She
that
came up and hold my hand.
she touches no one, and she took your hand and is currently painting a door for you to enter. Normally, no one would like. That's where people would not like see that as weird. I'm like, oh, that's new. But you're like, all right, I know demons, and you already have the foresight of the missus being in the
I can't get
house
through
and
that door.
everything. So it is your turn, but
I mean,
unless
I'm
you
waiting
roll
the door.
and go through the door, which is probably suicidal in terms of like tactical.
I'm casting Spirit Guardians.
Oh, and there's a door. So it goes inside. You just hear, motherfucker.
Wisdom saving throws.
Yeah,
Many evil creatures.
yeah, I
I'll
know.
accept
Do I?
Todd just on the off chance that
I was like, do I count as evil in this situation? I am.
it actually is good or evil, and I can accept creatures. So.
Okay, so
I
I'm
thought
not
it was.
evil.
I thought it was creatures that you choose.
I can exempt people from it. It says,
So do you exempt Todd?
so you call forth spectral creatures, blah 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 blah. When you cast a spell, you designate any number of creatures you see unaffected, and yeah, I can only determine who's unaffected.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
anyone else is affected.
Yeah. So your brother and
So I'm not getting hit by
You
it.
are not getting hit by
okay.
this.
So your brother rolled a natural 3.
Oh, damn.
So Lyric is screaming inside.
I'll just keep.
That's fair. He's not going to arbitrage.
And you just hear in abyssal motherfucker. It's like, oh yeah, okay, all right.
I am doing my job.
16 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, it's definitely not enough to kill her, but it's
Yeah.
definitely just like, hey, I'm here.
Half, and their
I'm
speed is
involved,
half.
so-
Yeah.
And it's half that if they succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
The succubus inside is now, it's her turn. Mm-hmm. She's going to look over to...
And she sees the hole and there's just the fingers.
She kind of sighs in abyssal and starts speaking, which you can't hear right now.
Nope.
Do you understand abyssal?
What?
Okay. She speaks abyssal,
I'm 90% positive.
and then she speaks in common, so you understand this. I'm sorry, my sweet little thing,
I
but
do
this is
not
above
like
my
that
pay
language.
grade, and you just got a little too difficult to handle. Not to you, most likely to Lyric. You were very useful. And you hear a clap. Your charm falls.
Okay. There's no Vedic.
Okay.
Please fall down. You can't hear me. There's
Sparks,
no
you're pretty
Vedic.
much behind at this point, right?
I'm gonna go back because I'm.
Well,
There's nothing more I can do here.
So the stairs are still flat. Chop, chop,
they're the only walls that aren't damaged in the whole place. He's now going to
So
chew them
Sparks, you see a young lady at the top of it, female, back silhouetted, so you can't really see much features after that. Looks to be a little round in the tummy. That just screams at this
my God.
freaking sight.
Oh, guys, just massive war-torn work just.
Just the whole doorway.
coming up from the bowels.
So
She
I have a 10
screams,
intelligence. I have a
slams the
4
door
for
shut.
wisdom.
Right.
The still.
So very
What's the
impulsive.
still in that statement? So you're dumb, right?
So
I'm very impulsive. I'm not
Yeah.
stupid. I'm very
Sparks,
impulsive.
the
Right.
door
There's
slams
certain
in
things
front
you
of
wouldn't
you,
think to check
and you can
for
hear a
right
couple
now
of
that you would.
locks locking up.
I see nothing here.
Fat,
I'm
what
gonna turn
good
around.
those will do.
Yeah, she closes the door and you hear footsteps running away. I'm just like, the demon's coming out the fucking pantry.
Also, I do know that I have 10 minutes to be small.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So I probably have maybe
It
a
hasn't been
minute
10
left.
minutes. It has, well, no.
You don't
It's
want to be
been
in
We only
about a
drank that when
minute.
we
It's been
came in.
about, I'm going to say it's been about a minute and a half.
So I have about a minute left.
Yeah.
9 minutes.
Yeah.
So I have about a minute left.
It is your turn.
Him.
Okay. Well, since I can still see him, he's gonna get the full brunt of everything I can throw at him.
Yeah. As you turn around, he just goes, yeah.
You're gonna drop the sanctuary and just
I'm
smoke it.
very excited
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. I gotta see if my breath weapon recharges.
It's just gonna be.
It does not.
There's just gonna be some smoldering bones
Oh,
sticking out of boots.
If I have to use my dash action, I'll use my full movement to get up as much as I can.
Well, you get to the door and you start beating on the door, but you use most of your movement because of half speed because of the.
Yeah.
Good news. He avoids the bite.
Okay.
Which door is closed?
The one at the top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs because there was a female.
Oh, she closed it.
She closed the door. Yeah, after seeing that.
2 claws, 25 and 27.
25 and 27,
Yep.
both hit.
Okay, 2d6 plus 6 for each of them. That's 15.
15.
That is also 15.
So he's going to uncanny dodge the second one, which is going to reduce it to 7.
You know what? I've got the spells to burn. I'm gonna use a bonus action to throw Sanctuary back up.
Okay.
I can do this all day.
That's.
and now it's his turn,
Got it.
and he goes, I believe you.
Oh.
You hear a unrustling of a scroll.
Oh. Oh. No.
Please let me just have one turn before this fucker disappears. Just one.
Roll arcane.
I just need a line of sight.
Okay.
I just got my cannon round back.
He's like, aha! I've got you now. He picks up the scroll and he looks over the top of the scroll. And he just sees
I am
Titan cannon sticking out of the doorway.
I am distracted. 18 is.
18.
Oh no!
As it glows, it's a
I will
teleportation.
use siege weaponry as anti-personnel.
As he finishes casting, as he rolls a successful arcane check to cast it, he becomes visible once again as it's beginning to cast anew. You can feel the energies of a truly sickening draconic presence behind it. As he just begins to laugh with a bit of a draconic smirk, a green-faced, wide-berth individual, short-nozzled, of a hooded individual, beady, unnaturally red eyes with almost a gaunt complexion, like sinking cheeks, as he just, not everyone makes me fail at my job.
It couldn't be helped.
Who says you're cursed?
This is such bullshit.
And
I
he
am
goes,
gonna miss him.
and then you with the spit like a rolling eck in the background. I
No, I'm doing this right now.
have. As we finish with that,
power walking.
as we have a brother in the distance.
Well, what is happening for Todd right now is assessed that. Worried about him, want to find the fucker who stole my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And with my 270 feet of movement,
I was like, oh, let's just say
So you check the entire castle in 6
and
seconds.
I like find you and I go, no!
So, it's even better cinematic. As you get outside and see him teleporting away, as you're 30 feet away from him, flying through the air. With daggers at-
Fucking kill you!
he just gives a draconic smirk of, I think I'll enjoy fighting you.
And like it's daggers into the wall and I'm just like vibrating.
Oh no, it
in
was
fury.
Vedic on the other side.
And it would be here. Like, I'm not gonna stab.
This high. What do you?
Yeah, I went through the spectral. It's fine.
For the first time, I think, ever for you guys in a very long time, 2 enemies got away from your grasp.
I know, this is annoying.
You have to have someone to build the legacy. Someone has to survive to say what happened.
We are going to end here as
we fade. You see, like you're upstairs dealing with that. You're climbing back up the stairs. You're rolling around a hamster ball. You're like,
your spirit guardians
again.
what?
falls at this point as a counter dispel magic goes up,
Yeah.
and but that's it. There's no like any other spells that are cast, and you hear the crinking of wood of someone sitting down in a chair,
Oh yeah.
knowing that this is it.
So I step through the finished Quinn-sized door, ruining the family vault.
And like, I want to be.
You see Lyric just.
I want to be
And
clear.
I
This
walk
is the
over.
perfect Quinn outlet, like hat, feather.
He has to angle his hat in order to
I
get
have to hold my head at the proper
Like-
haughty angle. So as I stride across the room, I grab one of the extra chairs and just drag it inexorably across the
It is
floor.
beat the shit.
Yeah.
Because everything got tossed,
Yeah.
tables are everywhere.
Spin it around, sit, lean forward on the back of the chair.
Paper still.
Yeah. Hello, brother.
And we end right there. With the annoyance of being stolen, having that.
Did he get away with anything?
No,
Not you're aware of.
he didn't get away with anything of mine.
Oh, we haven't opened up the pouches yet.
You haven't
We'll have
checked
to
the
figure out what those are.
All right.
He didn't get away with anything of mine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Point is, he was here for a mission.
Because I already rummaged.
Yeah.
I already grabbed something. I didn't have
Yeah.
my pigments until I got the bag back.
True. And we're going to end tonight's session with that. You succeeded, and then things got away. But ultimately, the war is over,
That was a
For the
very
most
nice
part-
minute of combat.
and majority, if not every, general of the demon army is dispersed. Well, one of them definitely not coming back. That's the screaming Baylor with his testicles.
No, I was thinking it was the other Merilith who's and what's her name? Sure, last on this side going, I could have told you.
That Amaryllis was giving the general shit, and she's just like, told you.
And then she got point blanked by
It should not happen.
by a siege mortar.
Anyway,
Point blank by a siege mortar.
until next time, everyone, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep on rolling.
Bye.
Bye. Oh,
And there's a
it
reason
was
why
like
one is.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll. The gods look down on us, we're just a game to them. Eldritch monstrosities at their unholy whim. But we will stand up, we'll shout a battle cry. The future beckons us and we'll stand unified. There's something coming and it's coming fast. We won't be frightened by the dead hand of the past. We are the warriors with sword in hand, and here we make a stand. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me?